Get set for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. It's go time, everyone. Let's head out onto the course. Hello all, I'm Luke Elvey. It's terrific to have your company as always here at 2K Sports. Alongside me in the booth is Rich Beam, and out on the course is Henny Quack and John McCarthy, following all the action. All right, Beamer. You've played them all, you know only too well. In terms of the PGA Tour, where does the Copperhead course at Innisbrook Resort rank as one of the toughest?
Anytime you name a golf course after a, lethal snake, you might be onto something at how difficult it might be. Yeah, again, it's in lovely Tampa, but this golf course, there's nothing friendly about it. It's so demanding, I think, off the tee, because you have tee shots that work one way, and then you also have the fairway that tilts the opposite way. It just sometimes doesn't make any sense, and it's hard to play this golf course if you're not driving it very well. But if you're chipping and putting it, then you really might like it. But it's fun, it's hard, but it's named after a dangerous snake, so I'm not going to say it's really fun. Would you? I would not.
Can't wait to get into the action. Let's get down to the first hole. And as our focus turns to our featured player, it's worth noting that it appears they've entered into some sort of rivalry with none other than Brooke Henderson. I can't imagine how that's possible, Henny. She's so delightful. What could they be up to?
Luke, I don't understand what's going on here. As you said, Brooke Henderson is one of the sweetest humans out there. But she's also one of the most talented. Golf is her native tongue. I just don't know what this featured player's up to.
Cheers, Henny. That's great intel. I'm interested to see if this featured player can take down Canada's finest, Brooke Henderson. And let's see if she can set the tone for a good day. This is her second shot. That's the way to get out of a fairway bunker. Catch ball and let it fly. And taking aim from around 100 yards here. This one is right down the pipe. A birdie putt awaits. In she goes. Let's head to the next.
I've never been disappointed by starting off my round with a birdie, Luke, I can tell you that.
Currently 1 under for the round. Water is a feature here at the Copperhead course of Innisbrook Resort. Rich, and it comes into play at the second.
Downhill tee shot. You want to keep your tee shot out to the right as best you can to take out the trees that hug the left-hand side. Green sits well above the player's second shot. They won't see how close they hit it from the fairway.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Didn't deserve that. Henny, how bad is this lie?
I mean, this is just her worst nightmare. Horrible lie. I don't even know if she's going to be able to get this out.
I'm not sure she's got enough here. Not bad. And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line.
Ooh. Well, Rich, being half a Canadian these days, I certainly take a shining to Brooke Henderson because she really is a national hero, arguably the best golfer in Canada, not just female. Of course, we know she's the best woman in Canada, but the way she plays the game, it really endears her to a lot of people, doesn't it?
Well, it does. I'm still trying to figure out which half you're Canadian in because I'm really not buying
the
that.
Back half.
I'm really not buying that statement there, Luke. I mean, just look at you know, the first thing I notice is how good she swings it. I mean, you just don't see many professionals in the game swing it that good, regardless whether it's men or women. She has got a world-class swing, and that stands out more than anything for me. And she's just out there, and she's having fun, but she wants it all. She wants to win every single week out there. And the competitive fire that burns inside her, it shows. I mean, she really wants to win every single week. You know, it's not happening, obviously, but I'd say what, she's a phenomenal player. And she's just going to win as many times as she wants to, it seems like. Not how many they're going to give her, but she's a real deal.
Ooh. A 7-footer right here. She's currently tied for 6th.
Unfortunately, backing up slowly but surely on that leaderboard, Luke.
Rich, it's a challenge, to say the very least, the third hole.
Yes, most players aren't going to take out driver as they just want to lay it back of the water that creeps out on the right-hand side. From there, it shortens up the second shot, believe it or not, to a green that pitches from right to left fairly severely. Your misses can't be out to the right with your second shot. That is a no-no.
Oh, that sounded absolutely flushed. This lie's not great. It's heading to the bunker for sure. And the players left with an opportunity to get up and down here from the sand. And she's been able to get that out. Not too bad there, but still a bit of work left with the putter. And our man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
This putt looks like it's breaking right to left.
Just not enough gas. Down it goes, but that's back-to-back bogeys. Time to lift.
You're making one bad mistake with another, compounding it, not good.
And unfortunately heading in the wrong direction on the leaderboard after that hole. The fourth hole, the first of the par threes on the property, and you've got to be dialed in on your number.
This is a challenging par 3, no doubt about it, Luke. This green pitches from right to left and from front to back, making it almost impossible to get it super close unless you have a perfect number into this par 3.
Going with the 6-iron here. All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. And that's well played, safely onto the putting surface. What do we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
It's been so tight. She's tied here with her rival.
Oh, what a touch of class. Holds it from the sand. And back to the play, shall we? What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup.
An opportunity to make a par here.
Back in play.
Now 3 strokes back after that hole. Stretching out over 600 yards means the par 5 fifth is no snack.
It is. Luke, I rarely say that par 5s on the PGA Tour are challenging, but this is definitely one of them. It's an uphill tee shot and a second shot that is downhill, moving from right to left, that's completely blind for these players. There is a tree about 100 yards out, which is going to be something they aim at when they lay up. Third shot, though, is very basic, down the hill to a fairly flat green surrounded by some bunkers. More than likely, most players are going to have to lay it up on this par 5.
Well, Canada does have a bright star in Brooke Henderson. She's a consistent contender almost every week, it seems. Of course, she's won some majors. She's won a national title. She wins regularly on the LPGA Tour. There's a lot to like about Brooke Henderson.
Well, how could you not like the fact that she swings it, like, perfectly? I mean, it's just phenomenal how good her swing is. I mean, it's just, you would just dream of being able to be that good. And she falls out of bed every single day and is that good.
Looks perfect.
I know, yeah. I'm jealous. But, you know, she's just got an all-around game, and she's got the personality to match where, she's going to win plenty more tournaments in her career, and she's going to do it by just devastating you. And
well, she's Canadian. She probably apologizes for beating you.
No, she doesn't. I promise you. She does not apologize for beating you. She's like, if she does, she says it sarcastically. Oh, so sorry. Better luck next time. Fiery. She's a heck of a competitor, I mean, I just enjoy watching her compete day in and day out. It's a lot of fun being around her and seeing what she's capable of.
That's not what she wanted, even for the day. Oh, stop it. What a shot.
Made birdie on the last, looking for a second in a row here.
Here's Brooke Henderson. 3 strokes off the lead. Ooh, that almost went down. Good opportunity here to move into a tie for third. That's a good putt to make that one. That's back-to-back birdies.
Got to say, putting this well from this distance is a huge confidence booster.
And that will take her to 1 under for the event.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
And what are we looking at here, Henny?
By my pacing, she's got 130 here.
Yep, that shot safely on the green. And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
She's got some work to do. She's 2 back of her rival.
Oh, this looks brilliant. A chance to move to a couple under the card with this putt. Henny, take us through this putt. What's she facing?
This one looks like it breaks hard left to right. Okay. Yeah, that was really nicely judged from there.
She'll take it. Big breaking putt, not easy to read. This is going to be an easy par, though.
Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Well, if you haven't felt snake bitten already, the 8th at 230 yards, Rich, will certainly get you.
Everybody loves a 230-yard par 3, don't we, Luke? They're just wonderful, wonderful designs, and I'm laughing because this is nearly impossible. This green is just a sliver up there. A high shot moving a little bit from left to right is an absolute must on this par 3.
Opting for the 5-wood. This is her second here. 2 strokes off the lead. That's frustrating. A par putt awaits her. And that's a way to fight back from a tough break. Well holed.
And a nice, tidy save from the greenside bunker. Nice par.
And that'll keep her in the same spot on the leaderboard. Ball striking continues to be the order of the day as the players arrive on the 9th tee, a par 4.
Yes, just thread those bunkers off the tee shot somehow with the driver. Second shot is going to be straight back up the hill. And once again, with the pin position over on the right-hand side, players will be unable to see where their golf ball pitches. This is a quality par 4.
Sometimes you hit some good ones, sometimes you hit some bad ones. And that was a bit of a misfire.
Yes, just a bit outside there, Luke.
This would be a great up and down. A 9-foot chance here.
Trying to save a par here.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This putt's going to break to the right.
Solid par putt, that. So, Rich, give us a halftime report.
Luke, so far, it's been entertaining watching these two go head-to-head. Not too sure exactly how this is going to play out, but so far, so good. Love watching these two compete.
That one's heading down Broadway. Sitting at 1 under the card. Setting up miles from the hole. Starting this one out on a pretty big line. They're going to like the look of this one. That's in the circle of friendship. And that should secure the par on this one. Trailing by a couple of strokes now. Very few parts of the golf course make you feel comfortable, but chance of birdie at 11.
Finally, we have a birdie hole. Just avoid that bunker down the left-hand side. Find the right-hand side of the fairway, and you can go ahead and chase one up there. Even if you can't get it on the green in 2, that front bunker is not a bad leave. But beware, there are some trees over on the right-hand side that could block you out.
She'll have to find a way to bounce back from that one. Here we have the second shot into the 11th. That's tidy. This is her third shot. Only 2 shots off the pace. Choosing the 9-iron here. Just a little off with the accuracy there. Unable to find the green. Sitting at -1. Ouch, that hurts. Still a fair way away from the hole here. Time to make a long putt. This one for bogey. And with it, she moves up to even with the card. Well, a birdie's also in your heart, standing on the 12th tee, a short par 4, Rich. Decisions to be made?
Just a long iron or a hybrid for this tee shot here, Luke. Second shot, you're coming in with some kind of short iron to a green that's protected by a deep bunker in the front.
Oh, that was pure. Lining up from around 160 yards. Only a few shots off the pace. Looks to be going with the 6-iron. Scorecard filled with 3s never hurts. Good putt to make this.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
Henny, what's she facing with this putt?
Yeah, it's a mid-range 32-foot putt.
Starting this one to the left, and let's see if it comes back.
3 feet to go here to the hole.
Nice little par putt here.
So no movement on the leaderboard there, remaining at even overall. Lucky 13 for Sun. This par 3 plays 200 yards.
Luke, I've never seen a green in golf repel more golf balls than the 13th here at Innisbrook. It's like it's made out of Gore-Tex. Golf balls just don't stay on it. It is really one of the hardest shots at this Innisbrook golf course.
This one's right of the green.
This is a fairly lengthy putt here. And he's down there. You got to read.
A huge right to left swinger.
So close.
She'll take it. Big breaking putt, not easy to read. This is going to be an easy par, though.
Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. And as we look at the leaderboard, our player out in front is leading by 1. The second of the back 9 par 5s, Rich 14. There's plenty to it.
Only the biggest hitters in the game can reach this one in 2, so any tee shot just out to the right is ideal. That way it leaves an easier shot out to the left for your layup. The third shot will be going downhill to a green that tilts from back to front, guarded by a deep bunker over on the left-hand side. You find the fairway with your second shot, you've got a really good chance to hit your third in there close.
Ah, absolutely flushed. And inside the red zone, around 110 yards to go. 3 behind our leader.
That dog will hunt.
This putt to move into the top 5 on the leaderboard. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And that will move her to 1 under. Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole. The long par 3 continues to be a feature here at the Copperhead course, and 15's no different.
It is. Thankfully, though, this is the flattest green, or one of the flattest greens on the golf course here. It's basically just a long iron down the hill to this flat green, but don't miss it left. That is no good.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. Not a bad play, that one. Trying to get to 2 under with this putt. Penny, take us through this putt. What's she facing?
This looks like it's going to go left.
And that drops for a birdie.
Back-to-back birdies moving the right direction there, Luke.
She's in a share of 2nd place.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
The 16th hole, right in the middle of the snake pit here at the Copperhead course. Par 4 measuring over 450 yards.
There's some trees over on the right-hand side that you want to take it just left of to find the center of the fairway. From there, you're going to go in with a mid-iron to a really small green. A high, soft shot is required to hold this green.
That's an awful error. That one doesn't look like it jumped out of the rough. Always frustrated by missing a green.
You come out of the rough, your distance control gets off.
That impressed me and her. Why don't we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
She's got momentum now. Just birdied the last hole.
This is looking good. Is it gonna go?
She has this putt for her par. currently 2 under for the day. The final hole of the Snake Pit, an uphill par 3, again, 210 plus yards.
The final challenging par 3 on this golf course. Good news is, though, is the green funnels in from both the right and left edges. Most shots are going to end up right in the center of this green.
Going with the 5-wood. And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
Yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rivals scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
Oh, that one looked pretty good off the blade, and it's looking pretty good on the green too. A chance for a birdie if this goes down. And Henny, what's she looking at for this putt?
Setting up this putt 26 feet from the cup.
That's a lovely looking stroke. A par putt on the table. Yeah, well holed. Let's move on. Just one off the lead after that hole. We've made our way to the final tee here of Innisbrook's Copperhead course, and Rich, no real reprieve.
Not at all. Tee shots have to favor the right-hand side, staying short of those bunkers down the right. The bunkers on the left will see a lot of action, and good luck getting it on the green from there. This green is probably one of the nastiest on the golf course, as it's got a severe tilt from back to front and left to right as well. This is truly one of the best par 4 finishing holes on the PGA Tour.
Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. 13 feet to the cup. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
The perfect leave. Uphill, right to left.
And the putt drops, and it's a closing birdie for her round.
I'm really good on the greens for the person that asked me what archetype. So, I'm guessing like green master or something like that. But yeah, I'm really good on the greens. What about you? Do you play?
And as this round winds down, she finishes in second place.
Same to you, Luke. See you tomorrow.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich Bean, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow.
Oh, hey, that's what's up. That's a good place to be in as well.
2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's time for the final round. Let's head out onto the course. Hi everyone, thanks for joining us. I'm Luke Elvey. Rich, I love these days. Championships are decided. Has this player got it in them to pull out the win?
Right now, Luke, this player is trailing heading into the final round. However, many things can happen. If the leader stumbles, this player's got a great opportunity to bypass, overtake, and win this tournament.
Oh, I really like the
Going down to
game.
the
I
first
probably,
hole now. She's got the eye of the target,
I think
doesn't
I've
she?
been
She's
having
trying
this
to grab the
game
lead here in
almost,
this
what, like
championship.
maybe 2 months,
Stay tuned.
something like that. But yesterday I went to the LPGA, the Chevron Championship. So I'll be posting that on my stories and on my YouTube shorts is what I was trying to say, and also I might make a video for YouTube as well. So yeah, stay tuned in for that.
Oh, that was pummeled into submission.
Okay, let's see if this one sets the tone for the round today. Lovely effort, that. Time for the second shot into the first. Going with a 3-wood here. Yeah, this is the stuff we love. Getting after this par 5 in 2.
Two big hits there, knocking in on this par 5 and 2.
John, what's she looking at for this putt?
And this one's tracking in at 29 feet to the cup.
This putt's about 4 feet from the hole.
Who doesn't love a birdie putt?
Xander Schauffele is leading as we move on to the next hole. Teeing off on the par 4 second now.
Downhill tee shot. You want to keep your tee shot out to the right as best you can to take out the trees that hug the left-hand side. Green sits well above the player's second shot. They won't see how close they hit it from the fairway.
Oh, that one's ricocheted right into the tree. Time to reload.
Oh
That one's
man,
out of bounds.
I did not mean to do that.
Just let that shot be water off a duck's back. Going with the 7. This is her 5th shot. She played that nicely. This putt of about 7 feet to the hole. And at the conclusion of that hole, our featured player remains just a spot behind the 2024 PGA champion, Xander Schauffele. And we've arrived now at the 3rd. It's a par 4.
Double bogey in the last hole. That really set this player back. Hopefully it isn't too costly.
Time for the 2nd shot into the 3rd. That should set up another chance. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. And after that hole, this player is in 2nd in the standings, just 1 spot shy of Xander Schauffele. Let's go to the 4th. It's a par 3.
This is a challenging par 3, no doubt about it, Luke. This green pitches from right to left and from front to back, making it almost impossible to get it super close unless you have a perfect number into this par 3.
Opting for the 5-iron. And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard. And he's down there. You got a read?
This one's going to gently meander from the left.
But yeah, before the 25 came out, I was playing 23 for a long time. So if you go back on my old lives, you could check them out as well.
From long range here, looking to get it close.
Just a short putt remaining here. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. And hole number 5 is a par 5. That should find the bunker. Well, let's see how this shot goes from the fairway bunker. Well, that was a pretty clean strike. Got some good distance there out of the fairway bunker. And he's down there.
Setting up here from about 185 yards.
Pretty sure that one's headed left. That's a tad wayward. Not quite finding the surface.
Lots of greens and regulations today for this player, but not so on this occasion.
I should have went with my first man, I guess. Oh, if you didn't hear me, I said that I should have went with my first mind on that one and not tried to fix that shot. So that's why I'm over here, but hopefully I make it in. Let's see.
Oh, that one just missed the hole. Can she make her par on this one? Penny, take us through this putt. What's she facing?
Just a smidgen to the right, this one.
Just couldn't quite get it to drop. And this one will be for bogey. She currently finds herself
Oh,
in
that's
T2.
crazy. Yeah. It's okay.
As we move to the 6th hole, it's a par 4.
This is probably the hardest fairway to hit on the PGA Tour, Luke. This fairway cambers from right to left at a pretty good clip, and unless you work your tee shot from left to right, a high soft shot, you're not going to find the fairway. This is almost impossible. The second shot will be from an awkward stance where the ball is above you or below you to a green that's perched a little bit above the players. Thankfully, though, it's a very flat green.
She's better than that. That'll be disappointing. She's standing over her second shot. Just 2 shots behind. chance to get to 3 under with this putt. And Henny, what's she looking at for this putt?
This one's about 33 feet from the cup. A big, swinging, sweeping left to righter. Started beautifully.
Right on 4 feet. Should make this one. And it's Xander Schauffele in top spot as we move to the next. We've now arrived at the par 4 7th. That's some good golf right there. Second shot here on the 7th. Oh, that was left all the way
Where's
off
this
the
going to
club.
go? Sand
Sitting
shit.
at 2 under par.
Oh, this is perfection. Come on, be the one.
Big putt for par coming up. And that putt will drop. Well done. Xander Schauffele currently on top spot as we pause for a look at the leaderboard. We've reached the 8th hole. Nicely done. Lining this one out from a fair ways. John, what's the line on this putt?
It's moving up the hill to the left. Let's see what happens.
Put the brakes on that one. That's got far too much speed. 9 feet to the cup. That gets the job done. And as we take a look at the leaderboard, it's Xander Schauffele in first place. Par 4, 9th hole here. sitting at 2 under. Wow, what happened there? Setting up for her third shot. Just 3 strokes back. A little bit overzealous there, putting for bogey. Trailing by 4 strokes. On the tee now, coming off the bogey. Might have a bit of a sting in the tail, I'd imagine.
Straight down the hill these tee shots go. That bunker down the left-hand side should see a fair bit of action. If you leave it out to the right-hand side, there's some trees that are overhanging and will block out your second shot. This green tilts pretty good from back to front.
Second shot here at the 10th. opting for the 6-iron. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Yeah, I've got it left to right and quick down this hill.
And this putt to move into a tie for 5th in the standings. Okay, Henny, what's she looking at with this putt?
This one's 13 feet from the cup.
Oh, that's a clutch par. That also moves her into the top 5 for the tournament. And it's a one-stroke par 5 for our leader over the field. On the 11th tee now, a par 5. Ah, that's a tough break.
Nicely done.
Henny, what's the player facing here?
Yeah, she's looking at roughly, I'd say 165.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Oh, better be careful out there. It's danger. It's heading left, isn't it? 20 feet to the hole.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
Ooh. Just a 4-footer remaining. That's a good sign of a player's character, Rich. Still managed to make something out of the hole.
Absolutely. In the bunker off the tee, getting that one, that is a Brucey bonus.
We have a par 4 on this one.
Just a long iron or a hybrid for this tee shot here, Luke. Second shot, you're coming in with some kind of short iron to a green that's protected by a deep bunker in the front.
Well, not a good result there. This is her second shot. 3 strokes off the lead. Going with the hybrid. Sitting at 1 under. Ooh, asking for a big break on this one. A par putt awaits. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. She finds herself currently in 7th position. The 13th is a par 3.
Luke, this tee shot is about as hard as 8th grade algebra. It is absolutely mind-bending. It doesn't look like much, but that green absolutely, I think the green is made out of Gore-Tex. It repels golf balls.
Birdies are good. Harness them. Block the bogeys. They're bad. A nice approach shot there. Pin high inside the range.
Already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
Looking really good, this one. Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade. And with that, she'll move to a couple under par. And it's Xander Schauffele in first place. We have a par 5 here. Time to take advantage.
Only the biggest hitters in the game can reach this one in 2, so any tee shot just out to the right is ideal. That way it leaves an easier shot out to the left for your layup. The third shot will be going downhill to a green that tilts from back to front, guarded by a deep bunker over on the left-hand side. You find the fairway with your second shot, you've got a really good chance to hit your third in there close.
Pretty good shot there.
And this is a mighty performance. Look at the player creeping up the leaderboard at just the right time.
Yeah, looking good right now, making some significant moves out there at the moment.
And a chance to move into a tie for second here.
Yes, and with just 4 holes to go, this could be an interesting finish.
John, you're down there. You should have a good read on this. What's she facing?
There's a little complexity, and this one's going downhill, breaking to the right.
Ooh.
She'll take it. Big breaking putt, not easy to read. This is going to be an easy par, though.
Currently 2 under for the event. Well, let's get amongst this 15th hole. Well, she can sense a chance for victory here, but must make a move shortly. Lining up from the sand now. And that'll do. She's out on the putting surface. This is a good opportunity for her to make a par. Two under with the final few holes to go. Okay, holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. On the tee now, the par 4 16th.
There's some trees over on the right-hand side that you want to take it just left of to find the center of the fairway. From there, you're going to go in with a mid-iron to a really small green. A high, soft shot is required to hold this green.
Well, that'll work there. Oh, this would be handy if it could bounce right. Yeah, that was a safe play. Trying to get 3 under par with this putt. And he's down there. You got a read?
Don't be fooled. It starts straight, but there's definite movement to the right at the end.
This one's heading on a pretty nice line, I feel.
Oh, you rotten thing.
And a sight we're used to seeing a lot. Xander Schauffele in top spot. This 17th hole is a par 3.
The final challenging par 3 on this golf course. Good news is, though, is the green funnels in from both the right and left edges. Most shots are going to end up right in the center of this green.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. This is one of those lengthy putts. Good one just to get close. Oh, that's a good line. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Well, this is an impressive display by our leader. Now out by 6 shots over the field. This hole is a par 4, and it's a pretty lengthy one at that. What does she have in front of her here, Henny?
This is playing long. It's uphill.
Oops, this one's headed for the rough.
Didn't quite have the right stuff there. This would be a great up and down from this spot. And now this to sign off on a 72. And that'll do it. That's all she wrote, folks. Well, Rich, that looked like that was going to be an epic comeback, but in the end, I guess it wasn't meant to be.
Luke, always fun to watch a player get
Hey, I appreciate y'all for watching my live stream. No, I wasn't number 1, but hey, I beat my rival. And make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see y'all on the next one. Y'all be blessed.